put down your phone. I know, you just couldn't resist checking the screen again, waiting for a text that is never going to come. You think you are deeply in love, but here in Tibet, we see it differently. You are actually sick. Don't scroll away just yet. If you are losing sleep over someone, if your heart aches so much you feel like dying, please, just sit quietly and let this old monk finish these few minutes of talk. It might just save your life. You know, every year, so many people travel for days and nights, enduring severe altitude sickness just to reach my ruined temple. They kneel before me, crying, asking the exact same questions. Master, I gave them everything. Why don't they love me? Master, what can I do to make them come back? Looking into their red, swollen eyes, I always tell them a very ancient Tibetan myth. In our scriptures, there is a realm of beings known as the hungry ghosts, the Yidak. These creatures have bellies as massive as mountains, but their throats are as thin as a needle. They live in a state of eternal, agonizing starvation. But because their throats are so narrow, even swallowing a single drop of water or a grain of rice feels like swallowing burning fire. They spend eternity begging for nourishment, but they can never, ever be filled. Do you understand what I'm saying, my child? When you check your phone 50 times a day, waiting for a text that will never arrive, when you write those long, desperate paragraphs, humbly begging for just one glance, when you keep lowering your boundaries, compromising your own worth just to trade for a tiny crumb of attention, the hole inside your heart is simply too vast. And yet, you are trying to fill that massive black hole with the tiny crumbs someone else tosses your way. It won't work. It will never work. So, stop. Stop this self-torture. Put the phone down. Do not send that message. Stop scrolling through those old photos. You are begging for food from someone whose hands are completely empty. You are begging away the very last shred of your own dignity. In our Tibetan tradition, there was also a great yogi and saint named Milarepa. One day, he returned to his cave, only to find it completely packed with hideous, terrifying demons. What did he do? At first, he shouted mantras, trying to chase them away. Then, he tried to reason with them. Finally, terrified, he tried to run away. But the demons didn't leave. Instead, they grew larger and even more ferocious. Finally, Milarepa was exhausted. He gave up the fight. He walked right up to the most monstrous demon of them all, placed his own head directly into the demon's jaws, and said calmly, "If you are going to eat me, then eat me." And in that exact moment, all the demons vanished into thin air. My child, all that pain, that resentment, those memories inside you, they are the demons in your cave. The more you struggle, the more you desperately try to change the past, the stronger the demons become. If you want to be free, sit down today. Just like Milarepa, look your pain right in the eyes and say, "All right, if it's going to hurt, then let it hurt. I will no longer run from it, and I will no longer force things." Stop contacting the person who hurt you. Go cook yourself a warm, comforting meal. Go climb a mountain. Smell the wind. Go polish your heart until it shines again. Remember this: you were born as a complete and perfect snow mountain. You do not need anyone else to prove your majesty. Go now. Go get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow, the sun will rise just as it always does. But my child, letting go of an obsession is like quitting a poison. In a few days, your pain might relapse. You might feel the urge to look back again. When that moment comes, what should you do? In my next video, I will teach you one of the most hidden mental practices of letting go in Tibetan Buddhism. When you miss the one who hurt you again, you only need to silently recite 3 sentences in your heart. Consider it a protective amulet from this old monk. Hit the follow button. Let's form this karmic bond, and next time, I will teach it to you personally. Now, go to sleep. Good night.